Okay, so let's try that again. Double check I didn't move anything wrong. Nope, okay. So this is the UI for an MP3 player I'm working on, at least the editor for all the songs and stuff. So here we have the MP3 player. Uh, the way that the library currently, not permanently, because I'm waiting for collections to get this better, works is you basically have a list of all of your various genres, albums, artists, songs, playlists, and also years. And all of them are just kind of strewn about, just however, unless it's done. Basically, each one gets its own slot, and inside of it is a bunch of slots that links back to whatever else information is needed. In the case of songs, you have um, you have artists that it links to, genre, uh, and albums. It also contains an asset loader for the texture, or if there's song artwork, and an asset loader for the song itself. Over in the albums, you have obviously dynamic string, but we can get rid of that. You have slot for every single song and slots for all the artists. You have primary artist, and then you have artist 1, artist 2, artist 3 if there's like other artists. For artists, it's pretty similar. Oh, also with these, you also have album artwork. And then obviously you have song 1, song 2, song 3, etc., etc. Eventually that's just going to be put down to a dynamic reference to a list. To a reference list slot, or however the heck we're going to do that with when references come out, or things come out. Oh. Same thing with artists. Oh, and artists link to every single one of their albums, and they also link to every single one of their songs. So you just have song 1, song 2, song 3. They also have a profile picture you could put in here. And I'm also going to make it to where you can have aliases if you want. Because people like Camellia have like different names in English versus other ones, and it's going to be a whole nother entry. So, but because it's going to be an alias, it's going to have alias 1 is alias bool on it, which will then link back to the original. So you're going to be able to select one, edit it, and then make it an alias of a different artist, and then it'll automatically figure out all of these songs, which ones are duplicates, which ones need to be added, which albums need to be moved over, etc., etc. And then it goes through everything and manually does it. You got genres, which just simply link back to the songs that they're a part of, and also their color. Also, everything has a color, if you wish. It doesn't have to have a color, but you can add a color. You can also set it to completely nothing nothing on the alpha to completely remove it. Playlists also exist. You have obviously an icon, a color, all the songs in it, the name of it, which is just up here, list 1. You also will have a data dynamic value variable of type bool shuffle. Shuffle. And also for its color. Its color. So color X color. Color. And also you have what's it called? String.
Bowser has joined the session.
Oh, you think this is harem of the dead, you shrimp dick fuck nugget?
I have no idea what that was. What the fuck are they doing down there?
You can't even pull a protractor out of your wiener slot.
quite wild. Anyway, there's also default visualizer. So like built-in dot art viz. So default art viz will just be this one. That's art viz. I'm still working on it. It just kind of swaps between them. Simple and easy. We also got the UI here, which so far isn't much. I've only been working on it for a couple hours today. I have a rough idea how I want it to look, so I've just kind of been perfectionist on it. You have your, so this will be for this one, and this one, but not for this one, or this one, or this one. So this one is for radios. This is for radio editing. So editing radio stations that you have added. And this one is for editing all your songs, albums, artists, and all of that. So if you want to add one, you'll press plus, and then it'll add one here and automatically switch to edit mode. And then you can edit all the information about it. You can obviously always pick your color, purple. Then once you're done, you can click that, and it'll bring you back to here. When you click on this one, it'll bring you to a different one. Once the blur shader actually gets support for not cutout, I forget what they're called, masks. Once it gets alpha mask support, that's when I'm actually gonna make everything like overlay over itself and like have minimize buttons and shit. So you'll be able to like toggle it on and off, and then toggle it to the top, and all sorts of stuff. So you'll be able to just like click on one, like you'll have this one in the background, say for instance, and then you'll have like a different one on top of it, and you'll be able to click it, and then this one will come to the top. Obviously it won't be smooth because UIX, but you know, well, the color will change smoothly. So if it's like in the background, it'll be like grayed out and stuff. And this is like your taskbar for the PC. It's going to be like iMac-like is what I'm foreseeing. And also, that's also how this thing works. Like on desktop, you're going to use your arrow keys plus the spacebar. Or not the spacebar. That's a terrible idea. So you hold down Alt, and then you use the arrow keys. I do believe it's left Alt that I have it set to, but I think you can also probably use right Alt. I'll add in. And then you can just use secondary, which is just, I think, R. Yeah, R. When it's equipped. Sorry, I had a lot of water just now. A lot of sparkling water, like a hell of a lot. But yeah, for instance, if I, here you can Alt. Yeah, this Alt. Yeah, you can see it moving. And it'll have a much more iPod-like interface thing. So like Alt up will bring up a menu, side to side down will be play, etc., etc. This is going to be the same thing on your controller, whether it's on Quest, which will be your stick, and then stick click, or whether, oh my goodness, how many people are joining? Whether it's that, or whether it's something more along the lines of the index controller, where it's, I don't remember what the button is for secondary. I don't know what the button is for secondary, but I know that the little trackpad is secondary, and you can like go left and right on it. Like not many people actually know that it does have both axes. It's quite interesting, actually. I need to make this thing into wondrous gloop. It's one of the few things I don't have that's glooped. Actually, most things I have aren't glooped. What other interfaces are there? Give me an interface. Sphere interface, Twitch interface, user interface, positioner, document. Cylinder, Twitch, feed group. Nameplate. Interesting. World ID. What is this? Oh, I know what that one is. Data feed stuff. So audio stream, audio player, video player, color dialog, progress bar, text display. Huh. Notice display I need to make. Hyperlink display I already have, but I need to update that piece of shit. World load progress. I have quite a few I need to do and make nice. The most annoying one is probably going to be, because I want to make this thing also just kind of part of a release for all the Gloopy UI. Because Rivy makes good Gloopy UI, but I want to make, like, it available for all sorts of people. Even though, you know, it kind of shits the frame rates. I really do like how it looks. Oh my god, it's suddenly daytime. You know what? I'm gonna jump scare them. How about we jump scare them real quick with a little bit of dark mode. Except for my fucking except for the Diasport for some reason. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it I wanted to talk about. So this will be like your scroll bar, and then there'll be this. You know what? You'll see it. Oh, so this was. I didn't actually talk about what these other ones were. This is for like settings pertaining to the computer. This is for visualizers, so how you can add and configure visualizers additionally. And this one right here will be for the physical model of it. Which is something you will also be able to edit like on the fly. But I'll have like a standardized way to do it within it, because you know, it's always nice to have like a standardized way to do it. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Oh, also I have a new 4K monitor and it's fucking awesome. Ball.